Antler boy walks onto a dilapidated suspension bridge. Below is a sea of poisonous flowers. Suddenly the block of wood shatters beneath his feet. Gaius falls. He passed out. By now the poisonous flowers were slowly emitting toxins. Gaius was in a dream world. There was an endless supply of sweets. There was also milk tea at 3 o'clock. And most importantly, he saw his father. His father taught him to follow his heart, to keep moving forward with courage, so that he could grow up. Then his father disappeared. Gaius was very sad. He kept searching for his father. Suddenly he heard his fat uncle calling him, and in reality Uncle Fat had saved him from the poisonous flowers, probably because of the orcs. Gaius came to his senses, and in the wings was the male female. It turns out that after escaping, Uncle Fat was going to help Gaius to find his mother, but halfway there, he met the bear girl. Bear woman had found out an address in Gorgoner that could well be the home of Gaius' mother. So bear woman joins the party, but to get on the train, you must pass through the valley of the monument. It's a valley full of poisonous flowers. The only way through was a dilapidated suspension bridge, and Uncle Fatty was against the suspension bridge, while the fat uncle and the male daughter were arguing. Gaius went up the suspension bridge alone. The opening scene also takes place. In the end, with Gaius' help, Uncle Fatso and the female became friends. In the end, they get on the train without any risk, and lucky too. It was a freight train. There were no passengers on it. While Des was watching the scenery along the way, he heard a noise next door. The door was slowly opening at that moment. They ducked for cover. It turned out to be the maintenance crew, but at that moment Gaius dropped a bottle. The maintenance man followed the sound and found him. He was discovered. Uncle Fatty had to wrestle with the maintenance man too, but the maintenance man was no less fit than the fat man. He was soon on the losing end. Suddenly, Uncle Fat found out that the maintenance man was an old friend of his. They also found out from their old friend. The next stop is Gorgro. Suddenly, the male-female approached in a hurry, indicating that the men from the Last Man organization were coming this way. It is then that they realize that this train is the chartered train of the Last Men's organization. Seeing that they are about to arrive, the maintenance man stepped forward to hold them off and buy them time. There is no choice now. After the fat uncle and the maintenance man said goodbye, they jumped off the train. Soon, they arrived at their destination in Gorgonio.